All right, so I've been wanting to talk about this topic for the longest time now, and I couldn't find a proper time and day to do it, but I just thought I'd take care of it anyway. As you know, I'm right here on the Cypress College campus again, just really needing some career advice, career help, and I think I'm going to get myself started. I wish I had more time, but I'm on my lunch break right now, and gotta get back, and I wish I could come back here, but I get off at 5:30. Unfortunately, been there for 13 years and what have you. I don't want to stress myself. That's why I'm here. Anywhere but my dump at this point, right? But let me just talk about this. I won't be too long on it. So let me talk about these two significant friendships. You can see the collage right here. Me and Angelique, me and Rhea. And there's a reason why I picked these two friendships. To me, as great and deep my friendships with Christine and Kriza are or have been, I find these two to be a lot more, I want to say a lot more, but a little bit more significant, and I'm going to tell you why. In the case of Angel and I, and Rhea and I. So I've known Rhea since 2015, and she's a very sweet, humble, very loving lady, and it's just I feel like we did not develop our friendship until it wasn't until sometime 2017 going all the way forward, and even more so in 2020. I think that's where we had started becoming very, very close. Very close friends. We had really developed our friendship to where it got a little deeper, right? And it's I feel like there was something a little bit more to that friendship that shows proof as to why it would last a lot longer than any of my friendships with me and with all my couplettes by heart, ex-couplettes by heart. When I came back from a year and a half, she and Angel still showed their true care and true love for me, and I do appreciate them for that. I wish I had realized it a lot sooner, but in the end, because now that they're pretty much on my ex-close friendships memorial wall, they have truly still, they never changed towards me, so that's the one thing I will regret, because my focus has just been solely on Kriza and, mostly Kriza, and they know that. I know Ray and Mari love to make fun of me when it comes to Kriza, no doubt. They act like, she's my obsession when, it's not really the case, but look, man, I think that my friendship with Rhea would have lasted a lot longer, if barring the fact that I've been on my ongoing worst, obviously still being in this dump, and if I was already in a new workplace, which I've been working at for such a long time now, I think our friendship would have been a lot more solid. I think it would have continued to be stronger than all of my friendships with my ex-couplettes by heart, right? Same with Angel. I think me and Angel's has already been strong enough that when I was out for a year and a half, we actually kept in touch via Google Hangouts and email. So Angel and I have developed a very strong bond. Now, even though we did not meet in person, I'm talking about with both of those guys, at least we had developed a very strong bond to where, where I've really cherished these friendships as, especially Angel's more so, as being some of the best I've ever had. And Angel was a lot closer. My friendship with Angel was a lot closer than mine with Rhea, but I'm pretty sure that if me and Rhea talked a lot more, I think our friendship would have been just as strong. And the fact that that me and Angel's has already been strong before me and Rhea's started to get strong. I think me and Angel, this friendship that we had, we were both equally committed as far as like loyalty is concerned. I've done my birthday fan outs for her. She's done some for me. She showed her sweetness to me. I showed my sweetness to her. I loved her. She loved me. And as that kind of friendship, I mean, there was really nothing wrong with that, with how we just treated one another. And I know she was in a relationship, but I'm just saying that I think that if it wasn't for my worst, my friendships with these guys would have been a lot stronger. It would have been a lot stronger, had none of this bullshit happened in my dump that has continued to mentally corrupt me, and has continued today and this entire week, that I couldn't even stand the fact that I'm just having to deal with so much drama in my life. But that's why I just feel so heartbroken. I think that these friendships, to me, I think they were just two of the most heartbreaking. And to this day, I still really miss our friendships. And I know I should have moved on. I saw what Rhea told Mari, and it's already hard enough that I've been trying to move on, because it's our friendships were just that special, right? And I know that it does break my heart, really, to just lose these guys like that, to see our friendships unexpectedly decline like that, because these friendships were just so special to me. Like, at one point, I talked to Angel every single day. Even when I was out for a year and a half, I've talked to her every single day. I truly appreciated her. I truly appreciate our friendship. And Rhea, although it's not every single day, it showed that quite often she's been seeing what I post in here and there. She was truly caring. But unfortunately, you had to come to a real heartbreak. And I know these guys are not going to see my videos, but I will say this. I had a crush on Rhea before our friendship developed. Not that it even matters. I find her very attractive. I found both of these lovely girls very attractive, right? So, it's just it's no secret that, I find them very attractive. And, I did have a crush on both of them. But, I mean, hey, there's nothing wrong with somebody like me. Even with both of them thinking I'm handsome, that to feel attracted to, lovely lovely women like her. I know they're about almost 10 years younger than me. I think when I first met them, I think they were 8 years young, or I think they were in their early 20s. Just a lot of my ex, let's just say, Popster female friends, they were several years younger than me. And even the Julie Angels, some of my fangirl friends, like Mari, Sam. Well, Sam was actually 3 years younger than me. Cheska was pretty young. She was several years younger than me as well. Lovely Mel, I think, was about a few years younger than me. Parjori was several years younger than me, right? Who else? Obviously, Angel and Rhea, both in their early 20s at the time. When I met Mari, she was 21, I remembered. Guys like, I think Mao too, and Monica were several years younger. Christine and Kriza, they were a little bit younger than the girls that I mentioned, but the fact of the matter is they were very young, and when I met all of them, they were young. So it's but age just really never really matters when it comes to friendships. Same when it comes to relationships. But hey, man, I just gotta be blessed to have these friendships, and it still tears me up to this day that they're gone, like broken. That I even feel heartbroken myself that that these friendships have just fallen apart. And I would really like to see these friendships come back. I'm saying? I want to do it with everyone too, even with guys like Robbie and Julio and Dewey. I want all of these guys to see me at my best at the right time, and just knowing that when they see me officially happy and a much changed person, then I'm pretty sure that I can definitely reconnect with them to where they will never see me in my worst again, especially these girls. But these friendships to me were very special. I feel like as special as mine and Angel's already is, I'm pretty sure it could have been the same way with me and Rhea, if had it continued to this day. I think now, if she continued to see me, at my best, I'm sure it'll get to that point too. Because I feel like these guys really like me, okay? How else was I able to develop like this, my friendship with Mari and Cheska, and even guys like Kriza and Christine. I know I always mention those names. Jessica, who else? Pearl Jane, right? I talked about her yesterday because it's her birthday. Lovely Mel. I mean, just damn near all of them. A lot of them. Giselle, Gwen. I mean, they were great. All my friendships with them were great, and I like. It's something I didn't have when I was in Cypress College as a student back then, right? I was a whole different person. I was trying to learn how to be sociable, and I mean, the only I know all of the girls were Filipina, and obviously, they are fans of our idol, who's also Filipina, Sarah Geronimo, and the other one is Julia Montez, right? Half German, right? I think her dad's German. So, look, Reza, when I met her in that first year in Cypress College, I thought she could have been somebody that I could be really close with, but it wasn't much of the case. I mean, we only had one class together, which was the ESL 186. It was all good. We did a lot of papers, and I met a lot of nice people over there. They were all, international. And Reza was another one too. Reza was pretty, but I mean, I don't want to make looks a thing, but I think the girls that I met 10 years later, they were actually more good looking. They were more attractive. They were more like the physique, I mean, and not that physique really has to mean, a damn thing to their personality, I mean, they were just more more beautiful, I would say, because I really do love them that much for who they are and how they treat me with so much loyalty. But Reza was pretty, but Rhea was just more beautiful, right? I know Rhea does not like it when I praise her that she's beautiful, and no, I did tell her that she has pretty eyes, but she's like, I'm not falling for that. I don't want to make her uncomfortable, but it just I truly mean what I said, and it's I'm just blessed to have these guys in my life, before our friendships have taken a hit. But yeah, at the end of the day, when it comes to these two particular friendships, I feel pretty heartbroken about it. They're very heartbreaking, but only time will tell when they will come around. And I will tell you, when I do get a new job, if I gotta be honest, I think one of these two has a better chance of coming around, and I'll tell you who that person is. It's pretty easy. Angel. Yeah, I feel like with Angel, it's I might just have a better chance with her, like reconnecting our friendship than me and Rhea. But who knows? Maybe I might have both of them back. I don't know, but only time will tell. But I do feel like I have a better chance reconnecting with Angel, and I just thought I'd get that out there. So just it's just that, So I'm gonna leave it at that. So peace. Thank you for watching, everyone. Like, share, and subscribe.